Hello, and a very warm welcome for the reading for the week ahead, starting Monday, the 15th of March, 2021. The cards I am using for this week ahead reading is the Angel Tarot cards by Radleigh Valentine. So we're going to be connecting in with our angels, our archangels, our spirits, our guides, our loved ones, our ascended masters, our elementals, calling everyone and anyone to give us guidance for the week ahead. Now, this guidance is something that may or may not happen, but it's just giving us a heads up. So if something does happen, we're prepared for it. All the cards may resonate with you, or you may only resonate with one card or with just a couple of cards. But in the meantime, let's see what our angels and our archangels and our spirits and guides would like to give us a message for this week. There's a card sticking out there. So just going to see what other, there's another card there. Oh, we've got two earth cards. Oh, this is interesting. 5 and 4. So there's a card there. Okay. So the reading ahead for this week is very interesting. It's all about the economy and the way we see it and the feel and how we react. We have the 5 of earth. The earth is to do with our coins, with our pentacles, with our economy, with our base work. You know, if you haven't got a solid income to pay all your bills, you worry. If you haven't got a good education, you can't go and get a good job to make money, etc. If you haven't got a solid foundation, if you're not feeling well, you can't move on and go out to work. So this is all about the economy, because if you constantly worry, I haven't got enough money to pay the bills, you're constantly down here, constant worry, constant this. And then we have the 4 of earth. And again, this is the same sort of thing, but we have the 5 and the 4. And then we have the Hermit, the beautiful Hermit, who could be someone you would like to be. You like to take some time to yourself to realize and think where you're going. And this is where I'm thinking is this 5 of earth is talking about your fears surrounding around money, your money worries. This is the 5. It's a plateau. You know, you start off, get to a place with 5, and it's just like, God, you know, I've got no money. I don't know how I can spend it. This card is all about your fears. And this, the 4, is because of where you've done is to get you into this position. Maybe you've had the money and you're too frivolous, or maybe you're trying to live the life of a millionaire on a pauper's wage. I don't know. You've been too frivolous. You've got some business ideas, but you've been, but you're not thinking about it. And you're in a situation now this week of, oh my gosh, and it's time of reflection to look at your financial situation. Maybe you are in debt and you just buried your head, or maybe you're just constantly spending, and maybe you are someone who is in a vantage place and you have a lot of money and but you spend it and it's just like, oh my God, you're too frivolous, or maybe you're holding on to it, or maybe you're thinking, I've got all this money, but it doesn't make me happy. Yeah, it may mean you've got a lot of money and you may not have to worry day to day how you're going to spend how to pay the bills and what your next penny is coming in. Could be that, but maybe you're just thinking, I'm surrounded by all this, but I've got no one to share it with. Okay, the wisdom to accept help from others and uncertain self-unemployment. This is all about worrying about your economy where you are at the moment. Maybe you are someone who is no good at keeping your money. Maybe you need some help in someone teaching you how to budget. Maybe you are someone who's in financial mess and just don't know where you're going. You've buried your head and buried your head. Maybe this is time now to stop and to look at it and reflect. And this is where the Hermit comes in, because he is a time of reflection of how you've got into the situation. How come you owe all this money, or how come you've got a lot of money but you've got no one to share it with? So it's an empty, hollow feeling inside you. So you're on the outside, you may be very, very rich, but on the inside, on reflection, you've got no one to share with it. You're very lonely, or you've spent, you go, yeah, I work 80 hours a week and for the family. And then you suddenly blink and your family aren't there because you've ignored them. You suddenly realize, yeah, I'm trying to do this for you. I'm doing this for you. But are you not there to share it and enjoy? Because I tell you what, one day blink and it's all gone. Could be. or the most precious things in your life is gone. Oh, I'm doing this all for the work family, but the family want you now. Yeah, we appreciate all the hours you're putting in, but maybe we would like to have some of your time as well. And it's Hermit, it's time to reflect on where you are, why you're in this situation. Look within. What is it that you really want? And of course, we've got the 4 here is saying being too frivolous. And maybe, yes, you're doing some good business decision, giving those less to those who are in need. And it's saying, yes, you have the money. Maybe you have been too frivolous. Maybe you're thinking, I've got this money, where do I go? And this is why we've got the 5. You've got the money, and you've got maybe the 4th is saying, I have a lot of money. I've got a lot of time to give. It's not all just about your economy. Time. Your time is one of the most precious commodities you can ever have. Time. And yes, you're giving your time to your work, but maybe it's time to give your time to those around you, and those who are less well off. Okay, because you've got the money there. But maybe you're thinking, I'd like to give money, but I haven't got it. I'm privileged. Why am I in this situation? Why am I in this situation of your fears? Maybe you're keeping your money to yourself because you're scared that one day you may have nothing. Where is this fear around money come? Why are you scared? Why are you scared? And maybe it's time to go into self-discovery to why you've got why you constantly not got money. Maybe you have, and you say, yeah, I have all this money coming in at the beginning of the month, but it just goes. Have time to reflect to see where you're thinking. And maybe because you're letting it go is that you've got these feelings of lack of worth. I'm not worthy of this money. I'm not worthy to be rich. And it's coming from sayings from behind you in your childhood, where parents might go, oh, money doesn't grow in trees, you've just got to make do, mend. And then they go, oh, those rich people, the snobs, are they born into it? And you're thinking, oh, well, mums don't like rich people, so maybe I better not become rich. Time to reflect. So this week is all about looking at your own personal economy. Okay, look to see where it is, and maybe it's time to accept, where can I go from? Where should I invest in this? Should I invest in myself? I.e., maybe you're thinking, I've got this money, but you're so fed up of, you're constantly, you're going, I haven't got any money, but then you're realizing you haven't got any money because you're spending so much money on takeaways, on new shoes, on new clothes, which you don't really need, rather than saying to yourself, you know what, I think I need to spend time spiritually. So I could say to you, book yourself a reading. Oh, I haven't got money for that, because you're choosing not to spend money on investing in yourself. Oh, I want to go on a diet. Oh, I haven't got the money to go on to Weight Watchers, blah, 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 blah. You're not willing to invest in yourself. Why are you at this plateau? What is it? But then you say, oh, I haven't got time to pay money for Weight Watchers, but you've got the money to pay for a takeaway car, or money to pay for a new phone. I don't know. But maybe it's time to reflect and say, you know what, I'm sick of spending my money investing in other things which isn't to my highest good. Maybe it's time to reflect and go, maybe I need to take time out to invest in myself. Invest your time in yourself, because like I said, time is the best commodity you've got, and you just can't buy it anywhere. You can't buy time. So maybe it's time to look at yourself where you're frittering your money away, and actually go, you know what, it's time for me to invest in myself. And maybe that investment is, I need to get fit. Maybe it's time to invest in a personal trainer, but you're thinking, I haven't got the money. Well, look at your budget. See what you got. Maybe it's time to go, you know what, I'm only earning, I'm putting in 80 hours a week. I put all 80 hours, but I'm only getting the same salary. Putting 80 hours, getting the same. Maybe it's time to look outside the box and go, well, I'm working for this guy. Maybe I need to tell him, I'm giving you 80 hours in a week, but you're only paying me 60. Maybe it's time to find your way to go, oh, well, this isn't doing me good. Maybe I need to look at something else to create more money. Maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe, I don't know. Some people go, I work 80 hours a week doing 3 different jobs. Well, maybe it's time to work out what you earn and add it all together and go, well, I'm earning £500 a week, but I have to do this job, this job, and this job, and I'm doing 8 hours. Maybe it's time to look for a job That's one job that pays you that amount of salary. So you've got less hours, but the same money. I don't know. Time to reflect. And it's saying time for good business decisions. So this is the time to reflect and see where your money's coming from, and maybe it's time to invest in it. But this is what we have the Hermit this week, time for self-reflection. And sometimes with the Hermit there's a guru, time to go and ask for advice, because it's saying time, this 5 of Earth, time to look for help, look for guidance. So maybe it's time for you to go and look for someone to ask for guidance. You know, you go to the Hermit, the wise man, the bank accountant, the bank manager, the financial advisor. I don't know, maybe your boss, to tell him, you know, I think I need a pay rise. You know, go and speak to the person who is in the know. Or maybe the Hermit is you yourself, and you need to take time out to reflect and actually look at your life. What needs to be changed? And this is the time, because we've got 2 Earth cards. We've got to look at our whole life, look at what we've got, look where the money is, look what our job is doing, look what it is, the effect is having on the family, look at the effect is happening on me, look at the, I haven't got the time to invest. Why are you choosing to fritter your money away? Because it's saying before, you're frivolous. Why is it you'll rather spend money on frivolous things than investing in yourself to make you become a better person, more happy? And this week is all about looking at your own economy, looking at your life, looking what can be done to improve things. Look what, you know, we're going to look within what will make you happy. Because everyone goes, oh, I want loads of money. I want loads of money. I want a lot of money. I want this, want that, what's that? But what is it that will really make you happy? Yeah, I can give you £1 million today. Message me if you want £1 million. I'm happy to give it to you. Yeah, happy to give it to you. But what will you do with that money? What will make you happy? What will you do with it? You just sit and watch telly all day for the next 50 years? So have a look and see, and reflect. No, I haven't really got £1 million to give everyone. I wish I did. But say to yourself, if someone gave me £1 million today, would that make you really happy? And you go, yeah, and you pay off your debts. And then you go, now what? Now what? I've still got to go to work on Monday. Or maybe it's like, it's not the work I want. I can now do what I really want. Maybe it's a choice that I've given you the money. You go, yeah, well, I don't have to give, I can give up my factory job, and now I can set up my own business, dog walking. That will really make my heart sing, because I've now got the money behind me. So what is it that will really make your heart sing? What will make your heart sing? What will make you feel happy and content? Look at your life, look at the groundwork. And this is what 4 and 5 is all about. The 5 card is, you know, it came up first, fears around money. What is it that's stopping you from really enjoying life? And you go, I've never got enough money. I just want to have money where I don't have to worry about my bills. Well, have a look, time to reflect. You know, why am I in this situation? What opportunities can I give myself? Because the opportunities are there, the golden opportunities, but you need to invest them perhaps in a different place, in a different way. Maybe you're not investing properly. Maybe you need to look inside, become the Hermit this week, reflect. What will make me really happy? Where is the best place to really invest my money? Is the best place to invest my money in the local takeaways 5 days a week? Or would it be better? How much do you spend? Do you have 4 takeaways a week? How much are you costing them? Say each takeaway is £25. That's £125 you're spending on a takeaway. Wouldn't it be better to go to the local shop like Lidl or Aldi, do a weekly shop, think how much you save, you can buy your own healthy food, prepare your own, and then you've got money left to invest in yourself, to go, you know what, I may need to do a reading, I may need a spiritual mentor, I may need to one to buy, and then you're going to go, wow, suddenly realise how much I'm frivolousing my money away, spending money. And suddenly realise, do an absolute penny to penny budget. Realise, and then it's going, God, if I didn't spend it here, didn't spend it there, I'd have more money to invest in myself. I got money to invest in Weight Watchers. I've got money to invest in a personal trainer. I've got money to invest in a reading. I've got money to invest in paying for a course. You know, maybe you're thinking, you know, I want to train as an artist. I want to be a book writer. Maybe when you reassess your money, because you go, I haven't got money for it, have a look to see where it's frivolous away. put it aside, and then you can put that money to do more educational courses to get your another qualification. When you've got another qualification, you go up the ladder, you can earn more money. Look at your economy, look at everything. Time to reflect. So this is what this week is all about. Going back to the spaces, going back to the start and just going, yes. We had a new moon yesterday, which still got the effects. It's time for new beginnings, time for new reflection, time to go, right, this is it. I'm time to change, reflect, go within, see what will make you really happy. How would you like your life to be? Imagine it and then backtrack. What do I need to do to get to this life of my perfect life, my goal, my dreams? Because you've got it all there. It's just a time of 5, reflecting, looking how you got there, having self-reflection this week. Have an amazing week. Like I said, this reading is for Monday, the 15th of March onwards. It may or may not affect you. You may find one of these cards, 2 cards, or all 3 cards will be of guidance for you. They're just only guidance. It's just a suggestion that the angels and your guides are giving you. Have an absolutely amazing week. If you've enjoyed this reading, please press the subscribe button. And if you'd like to arrange your own reading, please message me. I would love to connect you with your angels and your guides. Take care. Have an amazing week. Namaste. Bye.